What's going on, everyone? Mikwons here, and I am doing a little video. My computer parts have arrived today, so I'm going to do a little video just showing the few little parts that there are to it. I'm just going to name off what's on the boxes. I know nothing about them. Before I start off, I would like to thank my brother Mazzy, who helped me pick out all these parts. They're down on the ground there. We'll go through them now in a second. Also Paddy G, who will be coming down to install these with Mazzy later on this evening. And also Mr. Kriller, that I showed the parts, the list of the parts to, and said, thumbs up. These all should work together as well. So thank you everyone for that. This won't focus in, and I don't know how to use the camera on the phone properly. So anyway, let's go on. The tower, the case, is a Game Max ATX tower, and it's a silent version. And the reason, it's a plain Jane. There's nothing too special about it. Up here, this little panel thing can come out, and a little, I don't know if I can show it. I'm in here in Mazzy's house, because it's a much better room for me to show all this stuff off. It's just a little grey choke that goes on the top, magnetic. That comes out of it. This goes in just for airflow. That there has a, I don't know if I can do it. I can't. Oh, there we go. It has soundproofing on the inside of it, so it could be good for, because the little office that I have, or the little man cave office, is just off my own office, and it can get quite loud in there. So that's the reason I picked this case. Might change it after a while, but soundproofing on the door, you know, just standard stuff. USBs and all that kind of shit on the top. And then inside, I'm not opening it up, but it has its own little compartment for the power supply and all that kind of stuff. Focusing, you dirty bitch. Lovely. Won't focus. I was going to use the webcam, and I was like, no, I'm not going to use it today. So let's go through some of the parts that have come. I'll wait till it focuses in. There we go. 2 terabyte Toshiba hard drive. I might chop out some of these bits that it's not focusing in, and then just mash it all together. So that's the hard drive. Next up is 16 gig Ripjaw RAM. Checked out the reviews on it. People said they were okay. So they're DDR4s. So that's why I got them. And that's the next part. Next up is just a few fans, extra fans that I got. Corsair fans, extra fans. I was told to get some, so. And the reason that the LEDs are purple is they were cheaper. They were slightly cheaper than ones with blues. But again, I don't care. I'm going to have this closed most of the time, so I don't really care about lights and that are in it. This was the thing that arrived today. It was a day late, so it wasn't too bad. It is the CPU cooler. Corsair H55 or 55. That was the one that I was waiting on. It was supposed to come on Wednesday, but dispatched late. But listen, everything else came early, so I'm not too worried about that. Next up is the processor, the i7. Was it 6700 or 6700? Again, these are all recommended to me, so I ended up getting them. Also, I wanted to copy Mazzy with the i7. Next up, we'll go power supply. Jesus, this box is slightly heavy. There we go, a Corsair RM 1000. Now, I don't know if I needed the 1000 on it, but I got a 1000 power supply. 1000 power supply, just to have it. I was able to get it, so I got it. I'm just going to move some stuff around here on the desk, sorry. Move that across there to the front and push that to the back, because it's quite on the heavy side, it is. Next up is the motherboard. And it is... focus in there, thank you very much. An Asus Z170 or Z170 Pro. Again, recommended to me. Thank you very much to people who recommended it to me. Can't wait to see this go in later. That's the next one. And the very last thing that I have is... You've already seen it in pictures, some of you. Hands are shaking a little bit here. The GeForce GTX 1070. I cannot wait to give this a go. I actually went into to check the specs for Battlefield 1 just to see what my computer could do, and out of them all I got like a 10 out of 10 for most of them. I got an 8 out of 10 for the RAM, so I might bunk that up later on. But that is my beast. This is my beast that I have been wanting for years. And yeah, and what I might do is do a comparison on the parts that I have at the moment and then the parts that I have here on the old computer. What I don't have here, and it is in the old computer, or the computer I'm using at the moment, the computer I'm going to use to render this up, stop shaking hands please, is an OCZ SSD card. It was belonged to Mazzy, he gave it to me, so I'm going to use that. And also the optical drive, the CD disk drive, I'm going to take from that old computer and put into this. So that is my computer. Move that around there, get around there, bring that out. That is my computer. Sorry for the shakiness and the autofocus and all that shit. I don't do videos all that often, especially with phones. And yeah, that's my computer. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I think what we're going to do is do a video later on. Mazzy's going to have his proper camera, and we're going to stick it on a stand and maybe kind of have a video of Paddy and Mazzy and then putting it together and speed it up and just show it all going together. Hopefully, we'll see if it works. Anyway, thanks very much everyone. Oh, focus again. Thanks very, very much for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all in Battlefield and every other game that I wasn't able to play and record properly. Bye everyone. Mikwons, out.